Welcome everybody. Let me just get this shared. If you're tuning in with me live, go ahead and say hello. Let's see. Let's get this to the right group. I think we're good. What, honey?
Did you say this is one of those videos that I can't be in, or I can't be in when you do your meditation?
That can't be interrupted in, please. Okay. Do you need something? Okay. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Amanda. Yay. Okay, I'm going to get to the group. Welcome everybody, welcome. I'm so excited. Today is day 1 of a 3-day enchanting journey as we dance between the past, the present, and the future. Hold on, you're on your personal page. Well, that's okay. Whatever I'm on, I think I'm on, oh yeah, you're right. Oh well, that's okay. We'll go with it. Oh no, it's my business page I see at the bottom. It's just because I shared it in the group on my personal page. Yeah, we're all good. Okay. Sorry. We're just making sure we're getting set up. I'm so excited to have you guys here. I'm just going to wait a minute for people to log in. I know a lot of people are really excited about this. If you do not already have a pen and notepad, please get that now. You're fine, Amanda. Thank you for checking on that though. You know me and technology. If you want to get a pen and notepad now, that would be great, to take some notes of your experience as we go through it. Hello, Amanda, another Amanda. Welcome, welcome. As you're tuning in live, please come on, please say hello. Let me know that you're here. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and just hashtag replay. I'm just going to kind of cleanse our space for a minute here as everyone tunes in. I'm so excited to start this. It's my favorite topic in the whole wide world. I just love it, and I'm so excited to be able to share it with you guys. If you guys can all see and hear me okay, please let me know. I know sometimes the internet can kind of be in and out, so if you have any issues hearing me, let me know. But if you can hear me nice and clearly, then excellent. Hello, Robin. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. All right. And if you guys have any questions throughout this workshop, please, please, please ask. This is not just me sharing my experience. This is for you specifically to try to really understand the beauty and the realms and the dimensions and just the multi-dimensional aspects of what we're going to go into. And it can get to be a lot. So if at any point I am not covering something that you have a question about or you want to know a little bit more about, please ask. Comments are completely open. I'm seeing them live, so we should all be good. If for any reason I miss anything, I have some admins in here with me that will get me back on track. So feel free to ask anything having to do with our topic today. And excuse me, let me get some water. It is so diverse. We could really talk for months about this, and we do in our group. It goes so deep, so it's really hard to squeeze everything into 3 days. But I will do my best, and I will definitely touch on some of the most important and most asked questions. But again, if there's something specific that you really want to know right here, right now, go ahead and ask away right in the comments. And before we get started, I want to let you know that you guys have a chance to win something huge. I have a huge surprise for you at the end of the 3-day workshop. So it's today, tomorrow, and Friday, all at the same time. Hello, Erica, welcome. So for your chance to win this gigantic surprise I have for you, I want you to be interactive with me throughout this. So ask your questions. The more questions you ask me, the more interactive that you are in this. Those are like little points to get you up in that contest. Also feel free to share this. Every share that this video gets while it's live, again, is like a little tick for your entry into the big giveaway at the end of the 3 days. So today, tomorrow, and Friday, you have chances to enter all of your little notes with your comments and your shares and all of that, and then I'll have a big surprise for you at the end of it. So very exciting, and there will only be one winner, so this is a big one. This is a big surprise. So happy to see you guys logging in. So first of all, I will just introduce myself. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Emma. I grew up in the mountains of Vermont. I was homeschooled with my brothers. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. My dad was military. We grew up in a very, let me just read this real quick. We have a live, oh yeah, thanks Amanda. We grew up in a very religious household. My dad was very Catholic Christian. And so I grew up going to church every Sunday, plus like youth group every whatever day of the week that was, plus like my parents were on the music ministry, so like we were at church like 3-4 days a week. However, thankfully, my upbringing, even though it clashed, which I'll get into, with a lot of the beliefs that I grew up in, that didn't make it suppressed, which was really wonderful, and it really helped blossom the person that I am today. So I was that super weird kid that everyone in the church like talked behind their back about. I was super crazy. Sorry, just reading the comments here. Just really weird. I grew up with the ability to see spirits, so they would come in and out of any room that I was in at any given time. It could be at home alone in my room, or it could be in church where I was sitting with my friends and trying to act normal, and all of a sudden there's these other entities coming in. So it was very pronounced in my life. It wasn't just spirits that I was seeing. It was all sorts of multi-dimensional beings. So it was interesting to grow up in the church with those experiences. And in the church itself, like I was, how do I put this lightly? Not the most popular, we'll say that. But at home, my mother, who is also very gifted, knew that these experiences I was having were not demonic or whatever the church was trying to say about me. And because of her gifts and they were passed down from her mother and so on, she was able to really nourish them in me at home. So when we were at home, when there were people or entities or beings of some sort coming in and out of my room or in and out of the house or whatever, they would move stuff around all the time that I would get in trouble for. But my mom really helped to ground me in that and really be like, okay, you're not crazy. This is real. You're experiencing something really real. And because of that, I was really able to tap really deep into my abilities from day one, from a very, very young age. And when I was little, it was interesting because as children, we don't quite have that filter of this is normal and this isn't. So the things that I was experiencing, to me, seeing aliens, if you want to say, seeing ghosts, seeing creatures that really we can't explain, hearing things, like all of these things, that to me was normal. And it wasn't just that they were coming to visit me on this realm, in this earth plane, but I was also going there. And it was this beautiful, unique dance between all of the realms around us. And it was just, it was an amazing experience to grow up with. Things have shifted. Some things have kind of fallen away. Some things have gotten a lot stronger in my life as it has gone forward. And one of those things that has always, always, always been a huge part of these abilities of mine is the ability to connect on different timelines. So typically we're taught that time is linear, right? So we have past, present, and future, right? But this is not how time is. Time is more of a spiral, and we can see through. So if we take, I'm going to draw for you. Uh-oh. Oh, my stick. This is my stick figure from my last class. My drawings. All right, so just do a spiral like this. If this is time, if time is a spiral, we can actually look through it like that. So point A to point B is not a super long distance away. It's actually really, really close to each other. And it's actually really, really easy for people to, if say this is your present life and this is your furthest past life, and then these are your lives in between, it's actually really easy to just kind of connect on those different planes because they're really not as far away as we might think. And the same actually goes for the future. So the spiral, it's multidimensional. There's so many layers to it. And when we learn how to look through those layers, we can see into our past, we can see answers for our present life, and we can see into our future. It's so completely abundant in wisdom and in all of the wonderful things that you can possibly imagine. So my gift of being able to connect on these different realms has been able to help people throughout their lives, but as well, I can teach you how to do it too. So today, at the end of today's live, near the end, we're going to do a guided meditation, and I will bring you into your own journey to experience. Let me just look back at my notes because it's very specific. What are we going to do today? Oh yes, we are going to go into your soul journey. So I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but I'll just describe it quickly. So what a soul journey is before we come into our physical bodies, our human bodies, we are energy. We are a divine connection to source, to everything around us. And in that time, in that space, we have purposes that we can choose to bring into this lifetime or bring into another lifetime and just connect on this journey. Like so many people call it, what's my life purpose, right? We all want to know what's our life purpose. And this is a very beautiful way to look into that. So we're not looking at the shell of the physical realm, but we're going to go so deep into your life purpose that you're going to see where it is at an energetic level, at your soul blueprint level. So deep. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So stick around for the end of our session today, and we're going to do a meditation for that. And each day we're going to do a different meditation, and I'm going to bring you into a different journey to experience something absolutely magical. So today's topic is the past, tomorrow is present, and then on Friday is future. So first of all, how are you guys doing? Do you have any questions yet? If you have questions, please put them in the comments, and remember, all of your comments, all of your questions will be an add into the contest to win something at the end of 3 days. Hey Carrie, welcome. You're just in time. So actually let me pull my notes up here. I'm a little bit scattered sometimes, just bear with me. Okay. So one of the most common questions that I get asked is, does everybody have a past life? Yes. Simple, short answer, yes, everyone has a past life. Now, that does not necessarily mean that you've had a past life on Earth before. However, our energy, remember, our soul blueprint, which is connected to Source, God, whatever you want to call it, universe, that is never ending. There's no beginning, there's no end. It is a constant flow of energy. So one thing that a lot of past life regressionalists focus on is just our life here in this realm, on this earth. However, in universal existence, we are babies here. Earth is a baby compared to everything else that's out there. So a lot of times people talk about being like a new soul here on Earth, or I think that's a phrase, a new soul, and then like an old soul who's lived many lifetimes. You can be a new soul here on Earth, but that doesn't mean this is your first lifetime. It means this is your first or second lifetime in just this realm, in just this earth. Yes, Amanda, it gets so complex. So you can have thousands of lifetimes in other realms, in other dimensions, and other planets. It goes on and on and on. Let me read this comment real quick. From Robin, I was in a 7-day coma, and my mom is passed now, and my grandma, my mom's mom. We were at a table in the dark, but I knew it was them, but no faces, and we were drinking coffee and playing cards. Oh, referring to the energy before our physical bodies. That's so beautiful. You can definitely tell who is who without having to see their faces, because it's energy, right? We feel that energy. That's really beautiful that you're able to have that experience, Robin. Thank you for sharing. Amanda, do we need to do anything before we start on our end? Do you mean for the meditation? If so, no. I'll lead you right into the meditation. You won't need anything. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any. Okay. So yes, everyone has had a past life, whether it be on this earth, in this realm, or on another one. Another question that I get asked a lot is, why? Why should I know my past life? If it's in the past, why would it matter? Why would I need to connect with that in this life, right? Do you guys have any guesses? I want to see what some of your guesses are before I give some answers here. So why do you think you would need to know or reconnect on your past life? Any ideas? Yes, if you want to bring a pen and paper, you can, just to help keep notes of your experience and of the meditation. Hello, Sue. Past life affects this life. Yes, it does. Erica, repeating lessons. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Any other ideas? It goes on and on. There's really so many reasons. It brings us a better understanding to why we are here again. Absolutely. Don't we reconnect with people from our previous lives? Yes, we can definitely reconnect with people from our previous lives to see what's maybe affecting us in this life. Absolutely. All of these answers, yes, 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 yes. There are endless reasons of why it's super important that we connect with our pasts. I'm going to give you just a couple stories of readings that I did, past life readings that I did for clients, and the importance of what was discovered in that reading. So it can be super tiny. For example, I had this one client, she actually came in for energy work because I am a licensed massage therapist and I'm Reiki certified and all of that. So she actually came in for energy work, and I was just doing full body energy work on her and noticed a lot of trapped energy in her throat area. So as I was working on her throat area, her past life came to me. Sometimes it just comes without me trying. Like we weren't sitting down to specifically do a past life reading, but it came during the energy work. And so I asked her if it was okay if I went deeper into that. She agreed, so I went deeper into it. And in her past life, she was hung as a witch. So she had a lot of trauma around her neck that was keeping her from really speaking her truth, from really feeling like she belonged, from feeling like she could be who she wanted to be, say what she wanted to say, all of those things. So as I was telling her this, she started to cry, and she said, since she was a little girl, she's had a fear of anything around her neck, including a necklace. She couldn't even wear a necklace. And I had no idea any of this. So we did a bunch of energy work. We continued with the reading because through acknowledgement, through understanding, that's when we can heal, right? If you don't know what you're healing, it's just gonna stay trapped there. So because it was brought up, because we now knew what the issue was, we were able to heal from it. She left, she came back a week later, and she had a necklace on, and she was just like glowing, saying, I've never in my life been able to wear anything around my neck, and now I can. And so it can be something that's seemingly so little, whereas even though, yes, a necklace might seem really small, she actually was able to speak her truth after that. It wasn't just about being able to wear a necklace. It was about being able to really step into who she was without that fear of course, if you have a witch wound, which many of us do, it's that fear of really stepping into yourself because you've been so hurt in the past or killed in the past because of just being yourself. So there's so much healing that comes from it, and it can be immensely different layers, from something so little to something really, really massive. My mom has a really big witch wound as well. All of the women in my family do. I'm sure all of you women here probably do as well. And yes, the meaning was much deeper. And she, for like almost her entire life, got chronic bronchitis. And she started working through her witch wound, and that started clearing up. And it's just, there's so many layers to it. It's absolutely amazing. Let me read this comment. Erica, I had a past life regression type reading and I saw I was burned at the stake, and it just hit me how ironic it is because I was a firefighter when I was a teenager. Wow, that's amazing. That is taking your power back. That is amazing, Erica. So awesome. I love that. So another example, which is a much bigger example and not as traumatic, is there was this one reading I did for somebody. She came to me. She just wanted a general past life reading. She didn't give me any type of information or details or anything like that. And so in the reading, I saw her living like, I don't remember exactly what year it was, but like prairie era. She grew up in a small town, going to like one of those one-room schoolhouses, and she grew up going to that schoolhouse, and then she grew up and became a teacher at that schoolhouse. And it was a few years after she became a teacher at the schoolhouse that she grew up in, that this gorgeous, handsome man came from the big city, and she fell in love with him, and he wanted to marry her and take her back to the big city. And she decided not to go with him and to stay continuing to teach in this super tiny town. And what ended up happening, again, this is her past life, what ended up happening is she ended up teaching after school classes to women who really weren't big readers back then. So she was teaching reading and sciences to women. She also was teaching to Native American children, which also is not a very popular or looked up to thing in that era. So she ended up changing hundreds of people's lives that would not have necessarily been changed if she decided to go to this big city. So after that reading, I sent it to her because it was done by email, and she immediately sent me a message back saying that she was just in tears, that she had just finished college to become a teacher in this life. And right as she was graduating, she met this gorgeous man who wanted to move her like away from where her path was going to go. And she said just hearing the reading alone gave her exactly the answer she needed to move forward. So many times our lives are recycling in a way. They are mirroring each other in so many different ways. And last time I did a live on this, somebody asked, well, maybe she was supposed to take a different turn in this life. And absolutely, maybe she was, but the point was that she instinctively knew exactly what it was because of that reading. So if I said that reading and she instinctively knew, oh, great, so this time I'll go with him, then that's right for her, right? But she knew it was to stay on this path, and that was her path, to become the teacher, to stay on that path that she was already planning out. So your own intuition comes a lot into it as well, but it's not so much like what's the word? I don't even know if it's really intuition. It's more of just a memory. So it feels so much more familiar. So when that feeling came up, it was like a memory of, oh yeah, this is the path I need to go on. I know what this feels like. I know where this is going to take me, because it's a memory that is guiding her through that. Does that make any sense? So just past lives can have huge, huge impacts on how we live our life today. And a lot of the things that we did in our past lives too, we can learn from them and not repeat. There's tons of stuff that we don't want to repeat, right? But it's all about getting to know it and remembering who we are. So the next question that I sometimes get asked is, what is a past life? Beyond the obvious of it's a life that you've lived before, I like to think of it or explain it as a piece of wax paper. So I don't have any wax paper on me. But if you take a sheet, just one sheet of wax paper, and you draw just like a smile on it, and that's it. That's one lifetime. And then if you take another piece of wax paper and you draw two eyes on it, and you put them together, now you're starting to get a face, and that's another lifetime. If you take another piece of wax paper and draw some hair on it, and another one and draw some legs, and another one and draw some ears, and take all of these sheets of wax paper and draw just a little detail of you, and then put them together, it's the collection of these past lives that create the whole version of you. So when we connect on these past lives, we're able to pull in pieces of us that can help us be the best versions that we can be in this lifetime. A lot of past life regression is focused around traumas. Of course we bring traumas with us, but on the flip side of that, we bring freaking amazing magic with us as well. We bring timeless wisdom with us. Just imagine if you lived in the Egyptian era when the pyramids were being built. You have the wisdom of how those were being built, right? And that wisdom that knowledge does not just vanish into thin air and is gone forever. That wisdom, that knowledge is written in your energetic blueprint. You will always have a connection to that. And all you have to do is unlock that door and gain access to it. And when we are able to connect with the ancient wisdom that we have, it helps put all those pieces of the wax papers together and really create us as a huge whole, as the person that we're supposed to be, the soul journey that we're supposed to be going on, and really make us into who we are. Let me read some of these. There's a lot of background noise. Oh no, I don't know. It might be Aiden. Living in Egypt would be so cool. Stacy, I had a past life regression years ago, and last December I had a quantum healing, awesome hypnotherapy session. Sorry, that might be, oh. Yeah, absolutely. I think Amanda is on call with Robin, maybe? Is that what's going on? I think she called her in. Maybe that's the noise she's hearing. How are we doing so far? Are you guys still with me? Do you have any questions yet? Any experiences you want to share? No. He just walked into the other room. If you have any questions, please let me know. Now's a great time to ask. Any questions about past lives, about maybe something that I'm not covering yet? Oh no, I think that's between you and Robin, Amanda. I don't hear anything. It's very quiet over here, actually, surprisingly. Let me make sure. I do have this video going up in 2 places, so let me just double check that I'm not missing some comments over here. Okay, we're all good. I just saw your message, Amanda, sorry. Gary, this has made my hair stand up on the back of my neck, and I have no hair. It gives you the like goosebumps, doesn't it? It's such, It's a crazy, crazy thing once you really get into it. Amanda, when I was younger, I was open to all of the realms. When I went through a trauma, I lost my gifts and now struggling to open that world back up. Oh, I'm sorry about your trauma. You can definitely open that back up though, for sure. If it feels like you've been there before, does that mean it's a previous one? That's a good question, Robin. If you feel like you've been somewhere before, does that mean that you've lived a previous life there or experienced that before? Typically, yes, or something similar. So, for example, I'm terrible at coming on the spot with examples. My brain doesn't work that fast sometimes. But yes, absolutely, you can have lived that life. You can have lived a life there before, or something that looked or felt similar. So maybe it was just a place with a lot of trees, and it really could have been New England in the US or England here in the UK, and something like that, if that makes sense. But yes, definitely if you're feeling drawn to a place, or if you feel like you've been there if you feel like you've been there before, it is for some reason, for a lifetime. Sorry, I'm just trying to read these. I want to get another past life regression to help me as I'm moving forward in a new stage of life. Of course, I'll be happy to help with you, Sue. Just let me know if you want to connect on that. Erica, did the connection get stronger after moving from Vermont, or does location not matter? Can you clarify on that question, Erica? If you mean like my gifts, no, the location doesn't matter at all. I moved to the UK because I feel like I know I've had many past lives here, and it feels a lot more like home to me here. And of course, once your energy is settled, once you're feeling more stable and like at home, everything will kind of flood in a little bit easier anyway, but that doesn't mean it won't flood in if you're in a place where you're maybe not feeling quite as at home. You'll still have those gifts. I guess, maybe, I don't know. No, I don't want to say it gets stronger. No. It changes. It does change though a little bit. Robin, or say, hey, I know you just by looking at the person. Yes, absolutely. So I like to call this a soul connection. A soul connection is when you've lived a lifetime or many lifetimes with a person. This could be your child, your partner, your friend, or a complete stranger that you just see across the room and all of a sudden just know them instantly. One of my best friends in Vermont, we were young. I was at a club. I was dancing. She was dancing. We had no idea who each other were. And there was this moment where we kind of like accidentally bumped into each other. And when we turned and looked at each other, our eyes just like opened wide up and we go, oh my God, there you are, both of us at the same time. We'd never seen each other before. I had no idea who each other were. And from that moment, we were like inseparable best friends. It's because we had lived past lives together. And we ended up going through a few of them together. So that was very cool. So yes, absolutely. If you see someone and you're just like, oh my God, I feel like I know you, you most definitely lived a past life with them. And it doesn't have to be anything super significant. It could just be maybe they were a friend of yours. Maybe they were an enemy. Who knows? But that recognition that you have is typically a very strong sign that you've lived a past life with them before. Erica, the ability to tap into... Oh, no, that's always been very, very strong. I think probably as a child it was even stronger just because we don't have the dumbing down of society and stresses and life and all of that. So no, that hasn't changed really at all. So yes, my 2 kids and I were told we've had 4 different lifetimes together. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, what a great feeling. Yes, it was so cool. Okay, yes. So I'm gonna leave this open, see for a few more questions come in, and then we're gonna go through and do our guided meditation. I think I covered all of my notes. Yeah, so if you guys have any more questions, let me know. And then we will do some time traveling. I call it time travel. I'm a time traveler and I just freaking love it. We're gonna time travel. We're gonna go actually between worlds and between realms and between time and space. It's gonna be very fun. So 1 more minute. Does anyone have any questions before we continue? Anne, hello Anne. Oh, let me make this bigger. How can you heal or break past curse from a past relationship that he put on me? One of the last things he told me that I would never be happy again. I've tried to break it, but it's still not working. So that is from this lifetime, I'm guessing, correct? That is, there's quite a few different things that you can do for that. One is stand up, put your feet firmly on the ground like a tree, send your roots down to the earth, look up to the universe, put your arms up if you need to, and just scream, I take my life back. And that's it. You have the power to take your life back. And just by doing that, you can break curses. So a lot of people don't like to hear this, but in most cases, if you feel like you're being cursed and it is affecting your life, it's because we're allowing it to affect our lives. So if you stand up and you say, okay, I'm done, you can't hurt me anymore, because every time I am allowing this pain to continue, you're winning, right? And we don't want that. So stand up, say, I take my fucking power back. And you put your foot down and you just break some cords, whatever you want to do candle magic. It doesn't matter. It's your energy that will break that. So if you want to message me after, I can help you with that a little bit too, but really that's all you need. That's really all you need. Just take your power back. That's it. You are a very powerful, multi-dimensional person. And we're going to go into that. Multi-dimensional. Just remember that. You are multi-dimensional. That is power. There is so much power in that. Imagine all of the lifetimes that you've lived. All of the wisdom, all of the love, all of the passion, all of the abundance. Call that back. Just call it back and say, who are you? What was your name again? I don't even remember. You're out of my life. Gone. You can't affect me anymore. I'm taking my power back. Exactly. The power is within. All right. Let's go into our guided meditation, into our soul journey. If you have your pen and paper, please just have them ready. So when we do come out of this, if you want to write down your experience, it's already right there in front of you. So just take a moment and grab that if you don't have it now. If you need some water or anything like that, now's the time. All right, and then just go, of course, and no worries. You're very welcome. So just go ahead and get comfortable. As you're getting comfortable, I'm just going to explain again what we're going to be doing. So hold on, let me try to, the camera's like slowly going down. Oh, let me read this from Stacy. I have known about one of my past lives since the beginning of 2018. Awesome. You might get a peek at another one tomorrow. We're definitely going to be going into some more. So today, as you begin to relax, as I guide you into this meditation, we're going to go to a place between your lifetimes. So we're going to go to that space when you were in your soul essence, if that makes sense. So, and in that space, we're going to, hey Whitney, my 2-year-old is in the background yelling, take it back, yes, take it back. And when we're in that space, we're going to tap into the your energetic blueprint. So specifically your purpose for being here. Why did you reincarnate into this lifetime? And the answers will be in your energetic blueprint. So that's probably where they'll be the most clear. Tomorrow we will do past life regression, where you get to like experience one of your past lives. But today I really feel like we need to go even deeper than that. So go ahead and just place your feet firmly on the floor. This is how we just kind of ground ourselves, grounding our bodies into this space. Go ahead and close your eyes. Allow your body to get comfortable. If you need to stretch, move, itch, do it now. And together we're going to take 3 very slow, very deep breaths. With every breath that you take, you're just going to allow your mind and your body to relax. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Nice and slow. Another deep breath in. And out. Just really allowing everything around you to fade away. One more deep breath in. And this time I want you to hold that breath just for a moment, just until it starts to get uncomfortable. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly exhale. Slowly allow your mind, your body to relax. Just really allowing yourself this time and this space to connect to you. And now with your eyes closed and your body relaxing, I want you to imagine, picture, or pretend that you're standing at the top of a beautiful staircase. Take in all the details of the staircase and notice that it is descending into a beautiful white light. The staircase has 10 steps, and in a moment I will begin to count from 10 down to 0. With each number that I say, you'll relax deeper and deeper, descending down this beautiful staircase and in to this white light. And we begin our descent on your next exhale with 10, going deeper with 9, 8, 7. Just really allowing yourself to go down the stairs, relaxing your mind and your body. 6, going deeper and deeper. 5, and we're halfway there, going deeper and deeper, further and further. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. You're now in a comfortable state of relaxation. Every breath that you take and every word that I say, you relax even deeper. The more relaxed you become, the easier it is to move into your subconscious mind, the subconscious space that is connected to your energetic blueprint. So just allowing your mind and your body to relax even deeper. As you're standing at the bottom of this staircase now, surrounded in a brilliant white light, you notice that this white is warm and it relaxes your muscles, it relaxes your body. It relaxes all the nerves in your body as you just sink even deeper. Deeper and deeper, just really allowing yourself this time and this space. Very good. Now in a moment, we're going to continue our journey through this life all the way back into a realm before you took human form. The energetic realm, source energy. And as we begin this journey backwards, I want you to imagine, picture, or pretend that you're standing in a beautiful, long hallway. Take in the details of the walls, the lighting, the floor. And notice that on either side of the walls are doors, beautiful doors. And behind each door is 1 year of your life. Going all the way back, door after door, year after year, to one last door that is all the way at the other end, directly facing you. And that is door 0. And behind that door is an energetic place, a beautiful place, a place of immense wisdom, safety, power. A place before you took human form, a place where you were still fully connected to source energy without any restrictions of the human body. And we're going to begin this journey into this space now. As I count down from 10, yet again, you're going to journey back through that hallway, passing door after door, getting smaller and smaller, younger and younger. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Very good. You're now standing at that last door, and you can see from the edges all around it is shining light, a light that feels immensely familiar. You know this light. You know that energy behind this door, and you feel an excitement beginning to build. It feels almost as if you are about to go home to a beautiful place. So when you're ready, in your mind's eye, I want you to reach your hand out and turn that doorknob and open the door. And as you do, you will first be flooded with a beautiful white light. And as you step into that room, you will step into this energetic place. So when you're ready, open up and step in. And this place may look just like pure light. Maybe it looks like a beautiful room or a temple. Just allow whatever images come to you to come. This place is unique just to you. This is your space, your energetic blueprint, your Akashic records. Just allow yourself to enter this space. And as you do, you feel your human body just kind of fading away. You feel the heaviness of the human body just dissolving. You feel the restrictions of poor eyesight and poor hearing and muted touch. You feel that just fade away. And you feel your energy, your soul blueprint building up within you, reconnecting to piece after piece after piece, feeling yourself getting whole again. Feel how big you are, massively connected to everything within and around you. Source energy. Just allow yourself to really connect on the endlessness of this energy, of your energy. And as you're here, as you're reconnecting, as you're allowing your human body just to melt away, I want you to focus on your soul journey, your purpose. And there's a funny thing about this energetic place that we are in right now, is that the moment you even think of your soul journey, the answer comes to you quickly and easily because you already know it. You're already living it. And that answer comes to you so clearly, so quickly. Just allow whatever images, words, or feelings to flood to you as you reconnect with your soul journey, your soul purpose. Allow that wisdom, that knowledge, that clarity to flood back to you. So often we allow the world around us to cloud our judgment, to cloud our clarity on what we're supposed to do and who we're supposed to be. But in this space, all of that is gone. You have perfect clarity right here and right now. Allow that to come to you. Allow it to be crystal clear. Feel it in your body. Feel what that soul journey feels like. Feel what that purpose feels like. It feels familiar. It feels exciting. And maybe it feels like perhaps you felt a piece of you has been missing for so long, and maybe now you found it. Pull all of those pieces back into you. All of that wisdom, all of those answers, just pull them back in. This wisdom is always yours. It has never gone anywhere. It is yours for the taking whenever you need and whenever you want. So just pulling that back in now, really sucking in that energy, allowing that light to surround you and fill you up. Allowing that new wisdom, that new clarity on your soul journey just to fill your mind, Fill your body and fill your soul. And taking a nice deep breath as if you're breathing it right in. And now I'm going to count from 0 up to 5. But at 0, we first go a little bit deeper. Just taking a moment to listen to any messages that might come through right now. Any messages from the spirit world or from your higher self. And now when you're ready, with 1, you're beginning to be aware of your body again. 2, you're beginning to be aware of your surroundings. 3, you can wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. 4, eyes beginning to open, and 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. Welcome back. How was your journey? How was your little mini experience? Stacy, I'd love to know more about my Richard past life. I'd be happy to book a past life reading with you if you are wanting to do that. Or tomorrow, in our tomorrow live too, we'll be going into a past life. Welcome back, you guys. How do you feel? What did you experience? If there's anything that you want to share, do you have any questions about what you experienced? Did you all fall asleep on me? I have one admin, and every single time without fail she falls asleep. The light was so warm and comforting. Good. Were you able to find some clarity, Sue? Or did any messages come through to you in that space? Robin, what if we only see clouds and gagged shard mountains? Whatever you see is what you're supposed to be seeing. Maybe that place is important to you in this realm or another realm. I could feel energy moving through my body. Claire, that's excellent. Oh, jagged mountains. Mine was foggy. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're experiencing. You saw clouds first. Yeah, absolutely. So many of you saw clouds. That's beautiful. A lot of that is your subconscious mind showing you the ascension out of this physical realm, out of the body. So when we're not in a physical body, if you've ever astral traveled before, it's flying, right? You get to rise up out of that body, and what our conscious mind thinks when we rise up is up in the sky, right? So that's surrounded by clouds and tops of mountains and beautiful mist and all of that. So absolutely, yes, connection to others and helping them move forward. Beautiful. The more I focused on the cloudiness, the more I saw energy in it. Oh, it's beautiful, Amanda. Whitney, this is my daughter's picking up time, so I'm driving. I'll listen, but I'll rewatch. Yeah, definitely when you have time. Don't do this when you're driving. Excellent. Well, I'm so happy you guys are able to join me today. Tomorrow, at the same time, we're going to go live again. We're going to do another regression. This time we're going to do a past life regression. So we will actually be going into one of your many past lives. We're going to cover things mostly around healing. So if there are traumas that came up, blockages, self-sabotaging traits, things that we get stuck in, different toxic cycles, things like that. These are the things that we can heal with past life regression. So as well as like a million other wonderful, beautiful benefits too. But tomorrow's topic will be about that. So tune in tomorrow for healing with past life regression and how that presents in our present life. So today was past, tomorrow is present, even though these are all connected to past life. And then Friday will be future, also connected to past. So all of these times, and remember, they're a spiral. They're all connected. It's not linear. So you're very welcome. Remember, share this as much as you can. Get your friends in. All of your comments will be added to a checklist to get you entered into the contest at the end of the 3 days to win something amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have any questions, reach out to me, and I will see you all tomorrow. You're very welcome. Bye.